5th day of December 2023. My God, I've mentioned today several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. This is what is referred to as today in African history. Now, today in 1935, Mary McLeod Bethune founded the National Council of Negro Women in New York City. Today in 1977, Egypt broke diplomatic relations with Syria, Libya, Algeria, Iraq, and South Yemen. Now, the move was in retaliation for the declaration of Tripoli against Egypt. Now, today in 2005, the 6.8 megawatt Lake Tanganyika earthquake. In fact, on the Richter scale, it read 6.8. In Lake Tanganyika, that earthquake that shook Lake Tanganyika shook the eastern province of the Democratic Republic of the Congo with a maximum Mechalai intensity. Yes, Mechalai intensity of X, that is extreme, killing 6 people. It happened today in 2005. A big earthquake measuring on the Richter scale 6.8 inside Lake Tanganyika shook the eastern provinces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and it was measured with a maximum Mechalai intensity of X, and that's extreme, killing 6 people. Oh my God, have mercy. If it had happened in residences, several hundreds of people would have been killed. It was good that if it had to happen at all, it happened inside the lake. This is the African History class, and my name is certainly Black Rasta, and I see so many people right in the African History class. I want to say thank you so much to all you wonderful people. I see a lot of Abosokai Massive and crew right here. Not everybody is a photo archivist right in the African History class, and he has put a photograph of me right there inside an helicopter. Oh, this was in Guyana, flying over the Amazon forest. One of these days, I need to take Amaka on that trip. She just returned from a trip, and she's not feeling too good, so me myself, I'm feeling sick right now, so Amaka has to be active, and so that I can be active too, or else African History class. You know how a tape plays when he's feeling sick. That is how I'm feeling right now. And which way, my name Black Rasta, and this is the African History class. Not everybody has also posted a photograph of Black Rasta and Raskimano. This was in Nigeria, in the River State. Oh my God, that mercy. Memories are forever. Trust me. Many more people right here, the African History class. And this is a photograph taken by Amaka. Very beautiful photograph here. My brother, my sister. I see many more people right here in the African History class. What else can I say? What else can I do? But to just say thank you so much to all you wonderful people in the class. I see you, Black Lion, the General. Thank you so much for joining us. Bob Etona Malik is right here in the African History class. I see many more people right here. I see you, hey, Mashoud Abiola. You just had a new baby. Congratulations, all the way inside Kaswa. Many more people right here in the class. I see P.S. Morgan, all the way from the CNN, right here in the African History class. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you and we love you. Hey, see how many more people we have in class. Hey, AJ is in class today. My God. AJ, AJ Safon. Thank you so much for joining us. Giovanni Caleb is also right here with us in the African History class. Hey, His Lordship, Judge of the Supreme Court of Ghana, and I'm talking about one Yoni Kulendi. Oh my God, have mercy. He's in the class, and I see you too. Lawyer Tadio Sorry, thank you so much for joining us in class today. We appreciate you. Oh my God, I'm sorry at law. The best lawyer in Ghana, trust me. Ghana's #1 lawyer. That is him. Ras Otufo Nanato Tufalo Tu Jaja I. TJ is all the way inside Cass City, aka Kaswa. Daniel Kweme J is also right there inside the scrap city of Abosokai. And my Abosokai Massive and crew, pick up yourself. Rasco Jotona Michael Latriki Voju is also right here in the African History class. I want to appreciate you. you. I want to say thank you so much to Testament GH. Many more people right there in the African history class. Can you see who I see? Bola Ray, the headmaster, is in class. Oh my God, have mercy. Many more people right there in the African history class. Can you see who I see? Oh God, Ni Aku Krecha. I see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I also see you, Venokuku. Thank you so much. My God, I'm seeing so many people right there in the class. David Abonkeka is right there in the African history class. Can you see who I see? My God, have mercy. Thank you so much, Clement Plasma, for joining us right there in the African history class. I see you, Eugene and Eugenia and Pipra. Here you are also smiling at me. I know what you want and I want to give it to you. Take it right now. Togbi Togo, Bedek Bena, Bedek Beni, Bedek Benny, Avenukuku. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. We appreciate you and we love you. And this is James Kwete. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you and we love all you people right here, the African history class. This is the class. This is the class. And today we're taking you all the way to the Gold Coast. And we're talking about one of the governors of the Gold Coast. One of the least spoken about of the Gold Coast. And I need us to look at this person. Interestingly. His story is funny. It's a funny story. Repeat after me. Funny story. Funny story. Sadia Eve's funny story. Good. Thank you so much. Now today we are looking at a beautiful story. It's a funny story, yet a beautiful story. We are looking at one of the governors of the Gold Coast. My brother, my sister, by name William Gray. Officially, he was, but physically, he wasn't. That is why it is interesting. This is the man here, William Gray. Oh my God. This story is going to last 5 minutes, and it starts right now. Sir, William Gray, my brother, my sister, was born in 1818. Gray is spelled G-R-E-Y, and he was born in England. He was born in England. He was the 4th son of his father, and his father was called Edward Gray. He was a Christian bishop who preached the Bible. At a young age, his father wanted him to follow the rules of the Bible, the tenets of Christianity. So he took him to the church. He even made him study at the Christ Church in Oxford. But he didn't complete and left it. He knew the Bible by heart because his father was a bishop. His mother, my brother, my sister, was also a hard-working woman who loved the Bible and read the Bible night and day, believing in the second coming of Jesus Christ at the rapture. As this little boy was growing up in Christianity, interestingly, he didn't become a pastor, neither did he become a bishop, not even a reverend, not even a catechist. You know what he became? He became a war soldier. He left the church and went to join the war office to fight on behalf of Britain, not Jesus Christ. Quickly, they sent him to India. And whilst he was in Bengal in 1840, he worked there very, very strenuously for the Queen of England. Oh my God. He was a private secretary to Sir Herbert Murdoch in 1845, 5 years after he landed in Bengal. In 1851, he became secretary of the Bank of Bengal. And then he became secretary to the governor of Bengal in 1854. Look at how he was rising very steadily. My brother, my sister, he returned to England in January 1857 exactly 100 years before the independence of this great nation becoming Ghana. He was forced back by the rebellion, my brother, my sister, that he heard about in India and some other such places. On behalf of the British, he had to go back onto the battlefield. My brother, my sister, he put aside the Bible and then he took up arms and the pen to be able to defend England. He was appointed Director General of the Post Office in 1859, 2 years after he had gone back to England and was forced back into the rebellion. In fact, this was in 1859. 2 years later, in 1861, he became a member of the Council of the Governor General of Bengal. And in 1867, 6 years later, he became the Lieutenant Governor of Bengal. That's where I end my story. When Governor W.A.G. Young died, remember we talked about him yesterday? This was the man who succeeded him. He was sent to India. Then he was sent to Jamaica. And then he came to the Gold Coast. Listen to the interesting story. He arrived in the Gold Coast, and I need you to put this on record. When he arrived in the Gold Coast to take over from W.A.G. Young, who had died from a bout of malaria. Do we all remember how he died? A bout of malaria. He had yellow fever from Jamaica. If it was today, we would not call it yellow fever, we would call it chikungunya. In Jamaica, yellow fever is called chikungunya. Repeat after me. Chikungunya. Chikungunya. That's what it is. He had it, returned to England, and was able to get good medication. But when he came to Ghana, he couldn't deal with the malaria. He died. W.A.G. Young. So when this guy came to the Gold Coast, he was beginning to find out from the indigents what killed his successor. Every wise person should do that. And they told him, the people of this country, they love juju. They kill the man. The Asantis, they throw him juju to pay. Are you going to be here? This country, they are full of dangerous people. They have some insects that are sent from the land of their ancestors. When they bite you, you die. You know what he did? He decided to speak within England. He wanted to be in a place where he could be protected so much. But he was told, it doesn't matter where you find yourself, even under the sea, these insects will find you. The day he arrived in the Gold Coast, the following day, he jumped back on the ship and ran back to India. My brother, my sister, he didn't want to die like his predecessor. According to him, he was told that there were dangerous witches that flew at night in the form of insects. They were those that beat this man and killed him. And remember, there was another governor who also died at sea and was buried right there. My brother, my sister, when he was carrying Prempeh the First all the way to the Seychelles. Today we're sparing you all the details. And the one who succeeded, the governor who died at sea from malaria, also died from malaria. Now they brought this guy from India, said, Kai, lie. Wallahi, I will go back and take the Bible. I will go back and take the Bible. He ran back to India. And there he stayed in India. My brother, my sister, he died at Turkey on the 15th of May in 1878 at the ripe age of 60. He was married twice. First to a woman by name Margaret in 1845. When she died, he got married again in 1862. Oh my God. In fact, Margaret died in 1862. And then in 1865, 3 years later, he couldn't bear the cold. So he married another woman by name Georgina. He had 5 sons and 4 daughters. And he always told his children, don't you ever go to the Gold Coast. They have very dangerous witches and wizards that fly at night. They bite and kill people. This is the African History Class. Today we remember Sir William Gray, the governor of the Gold Coast who never was. He was in Jamaica and also in England. He found out what killed his predecessors. And they said malaria, the African mosquito. He decided that Dabida, he will never stay here. This is the African History Class. In the burden of knowledge, I ask you, now that you know, what would you do? Be an le mini oba fe yenzunda kagane me zaka yine ye aipa bango boka ye nang. Fifi ya nyanu kai na wo ba na ye ho be den. Lela ya jima singa be konne, lela ya jima singa beri. It's been the class, the African History Class.
Tutu babi, Papa mula homeo, Mama mula homeo, how na ima vinye, banum po, me kepo, femi viea,
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zabu, zabu.